Greetings, huntsmen and huntresses. Welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Alright guys, for the next part of the White Rose event, we have to go to Vale to trigger it. So let's do this. And this takes place of the week after the previous one, guys, so you don't have to wait that long. So let's do this. Here we go. Meanwhile, in a cafe on Main Street. I do love doing the narration voice sometimes. I'm not very good at impersonations though sometimes, guys, although I do a funny Austin Powers, but I'm not going to do it, unless you guys want me to. You know, when I thought about finally spending some private after all this time, I hoped you'd be in a better mood. Yeah, there's definitely missing the word time. So, see, spending some private time after all this time. See, that would make more sense, because this just feels badly worded. I hoped you'd be in a better mood. I'm sorry, Winter. Of course I'm happy to see you, but... This is ridiculous. We meet after all this time. Our mind is plagued by... This is so not me. This shouldn't be me. Interesting. What's not you exactly? I'm in love. Oh, seems like Winter's taken back. Oh. But he's already in a relationship. I see. And my partner and team leader is also in love with him. Are you pulling my leg right now? She isn't, even though this just sounds like a plot to a harem anime. Which aren't terrible anime genre in my opinion. I do kind of enjoy them, particularly if the characters are actually, you know, enjoyable. But some of them are just terrible. Like, I'm not a big fan of, My Buddha. That's a terrible one. Absolutely terrible. So is Love Hina as well. I wish I was. We had a fallout and over it, and since then we've been acting like children. Well, Weiss, you are still technically children. Plus, maturity is a state of mind. What is? Ah! I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding! Wait, no. Blood is red, not green. What the? Who would die in my shampoo? That old prank. That one's actually quite evil, but also quite juvenile. But you know, it's a basic prank. No one can fault you for doing that kind of prank. That one's basically harmless. Well, that's kind of juvenile, I guess. But that's not all. Achoo! Blake, hurry up! I'm freezing my legs off here. Hold still. Melting ice with fire dust isn't an exact science. That's some powerful dust, Weiss. Hardly. It's durable, but more cold than anything. And the air effect is reduced. Well, that's a good trap to set. Anyway, just wish you hadn't dropped it and Ruby hadn't stepped on it. You developed a new variation of ice dust for a prank. That's kind of impressive. It is. It'd actually make a good, you know, like, maybe like an elemental mind trap. Like, imagine that. Like, if they use something like that in warfare against the Grimm, that's basically quite a good, what's the word I'm looking for? What do you call it? Never mind. I'm sure the word will come to me eventually. I guess a deterrent, or at least some kind of perimeter around, like, a certain area. That could work. Shameful is what it is. And that's not even counting. Weiss, get this thing off me already. My partner. Helping you remove that large Grimm off you would leave the both of us open to danger in case of allies. We'll just have to wait for it to disappear on its own. Then stab it a little more already. It stinks. Wonder what Grimms smell like. I think they would smell... I want to say kind of like their animal counterparts, except a little bit more ashy, if that makes any sense. Because after all, Grimm do deteriorate into ash after a while, and dust. Okay, that was a bit too far. Also, if there's more, I implore you to keep it to yourself. I will. Anyway, it seems from how you talk about it, that you are ashamed of your actions. Intimately. May I suggest apologizing? I thought about it, but that would remove the whole problem and may eventually lead to a resurgence of hostilities. Weiss, if I'm honest, if I have to be honest, I'm not exactly an expert when it comes to romance. Well, yeah, to be honest, I always wondered who, Winter would actually end up with in the actual series. Like, people say Qrow, but that's just kind of weird, because there's like maybe a 10, 20 year age difference. And most of the other characters don't really click with her. I don't know who to say about that. And if I were, your situation is too peculiar that I would still probably be left aghast and at a loss of how to proceed. I know. And, I hate to be suggesting this, but considering that, I guess you've never been in love before, but as a common painful... as a powerful deterrent, considering the objects of your parallel affection is already taken, do you think it would be better for everyone if you both moved on? Oh no, Weiss about to cry. I know! Ooh, that's painful to watch. Alright guys, go back when the next part of the event takes place. See you in a bit. Peace. Okay guys, and we're back. Turns out I didn't have to wait that long. Apparently I could do it on the exact same day, so let's do this. Had to return to Main Street. Meanwhile, at a crepe shop on Main Street. Alright, let's see who Ruby is basically interacting with. Oh, Qrow. Well, he is known for getting a lot of interesting women over the course of we've known him. You set her skirt on fire. Only after she let a Beowulf decompose on top of me. I thought I'd never have to find myself in the middle of a situation like this ever again. Oh yeah, you mean with your sister Ty and Raven? I mean, your sister Ty and Summer. Because, yeah, that just felt weird when I said that. Like, Raven is his sister. Don't know why I said that. So, I was right? Yeah, there's a reason why Summer swooped in support Ty when Raven left. There are a few differences, though. First, Ty was a member of their own team, so that made it rocky for a while. Although the worst it ever came to was somewhat awkward smiles. Second, Ty wasn't in a relationship with someone else when it happened. Well, I mean, not a serious one at least. Oh, I get it. So he was, sneaking off with other girls in Beacon, huh? Cheeky man. Cheeky man. Well, cheeky boy, actually, because he was still still a student. Huh? Nothing. Anyway, who is he in a relationship with? Another friend of yours? Well, I mean, Ellen is a friend, but we're not particularly close. What about Penny? But his girlfriend's partner is a pretty close friend of mine. I think she's in love with him too. That was a very big sigh, Qrow. Wow, that's the longest groan I've ever heard you let out. Oh, it was a groan. Because I thought I'd left this kind of stuff behind at the academy. Forgot I had to be a bumbling pro niece. Oh, had a bumbling pro niece. How did you ever bumble in love with this guy anyway? Is it serious? I don't know. It may be. It may not be. I have nothing to compare it to. But it doesn't matter. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Hey! I can't do it. If I keep them, Penny and Weiss and Evelyn, I just can't. I'm going to tell Weiss, and then I'm going to tell Penny and Evelyn. I would blurt it out randomly at the most inappropriate time otherwise. You're just like your mother. Wow, how so? How do you think Ty and Raven got together? We managed to stay friends. Okay. That was kind of wholesome, actually. Alright guys, come back when the next part of the event takes place. See you in a bit. Peace. And we're back, guys. Let's do this. Alright, so let's head over to the dorm. Should I call someone? No. I swear, there's nothing wrong. Nothing's wrong. Sure there isn't, Kenji. Sure there isn't. Sorry, Kenji, but I find fault with the vocabulary of your words. What's going on, girls? Your biology tells us... Your biology tells all points towards the stress and omission. There's clearly something bothering you ever since you came back from that grocery run. I don't... Does it have anything to do with Ruby and or Weiss? How did you... You've been avoiding looking at them, and they've been looking at you longingly. Did something happen between the three of you? This is getting awkward. When I went for groceries the other day, I overheard Ruby and Weiss talking, and they're both in love with me. That's surprising. Both of them? Yeah. And they were... No, I think they're still fighting about it, and I don't know what to do about it. Thank goodness. I thought it was something serious had happened. Penny, this is serious. This isn't a harem anime. This won't happen. This won't be a good ending like you hope. Excuse me. Hey, it's at least a bit serious, Penny. We need to put a lid on the heartbreaking here, or we're gonna have to content with the whole school to spend time with him. I guess the time factor is a limit, yes. She learns to forego sleep. I'm not foregoing sleep, Penny. I'm not you. Could you... Why don't you... I mean, this doesn't bother you. Ruby is... And Weiss is... Well, it's unexpected, yes. The probability of this situation happening were quite low. But it also has a simple solution. So we should be glad for that. And what solution is that? Same solution we found for when you and Evelyn first got together. No? Okay, so you're suggesting some kind of a bigger polygamy circle between me and 4 girls, huh? Okay, just don't say I didn't warn you, this is gonna end up badly. I'm not even surprised. Okay, Penny. I wouldn't say that it's weird because we're already in a weird position as it is, but are you sure this is going to work? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it warrants at least a try. And if it's an opinion, what do you think, Evelyn? Honestly, Ruby is a cool cookie, so I guess I wouldn't really mind. But I know next to zero about Weiss. You most definitely know her better than us, Kenshi. What's she like? And any insights about Ruby? Well, okay, Weiss is prideful, to be sure. She's proud of her name, but what we should represent... about what it should represent, not what it does represent right now, if it makes sense. Yes, I remember that Jack and her had an exchange during the party. Yeah, there's that. Also, she's studious and dutiful, and tries to keep herself under control at all times. Which makes it incredibly cute when she lets go. Like when she geeks out on Dust, or on Professor Peach. Also, when she desperately tries to show that she doesn't care about Ruby. Well, someone's been doing his homework. I see. Anything else? Yeah, if you plan to extend the both of them an invite, I don't know how she'll feel about that. I don't think she has much experience in love, but I don't know. And for that matter, I don't know about Ruby either. She's younger than us, so an arrangement like this could be maybe too much. I see. Well, there's only one way to verify it. Hold it right there, Penny. We haven't asked the most important question. Kenshi? How do you feel about it? Are you comfortable with it? Oh no. I'm sorry. I thought... Penny, it's fine. No, it's not. I didn't consider your feelings at all. I just assumed... Penny, calm down. I would have voiced any... Sorry, guys. I would have voiced any objection. But... Thank you for the consideration, Bun Bun. You're welcome, Honey Bun. So, what do you think? Honestly, it is a daunting feeling. I mean, 5 of us? That sounds so big to me. So crazy. Would we even be able to make it work? I don't know. I'd hate for everyone to get hurt. I'd hate for a relationship we already have to suffer if it falls through. But honestly, their friendship has become kind of rocky anyway. I'd like them to stop fighting. So I think we would be good to at least put the proposal on the table. Then it's going to be up to them to decide. And, you okay with this? Really, really, really okay? As okay as someone can be in this prospect, I'm not against it. As long as you promise it won't be just up to me to make this relationship work. Let's give it a try. Of course not. As long as I'm top bunny. Evelyn, you're the only bunny in this group, so you'll always be top bunny. Deal then. Now, should we ask them one at a time, or... Uh-oh, what's that look? Oh, here we go. Okay, that's loud. Uh-oh. It's from Kenshi. Yes, before the end, I want to apologize. Me too, I acted like a brat. I don't know what came over me. Me neither. But I guess we both never liked someone like this before, have we? Yeah. Aw, the cute blushes. I hope the blushes in this game look cute. I've said that 1,000 times, I keep repeating it. It's not fair! I know! Why was the first guy I fall for already be in a relationship? Help! Curse you hormones, why couldn't you just choose the time and place and person for this stuff? Are you going to say anything? I have 0 heartbreak experience. I have no idea what to say to them. What about you? You do not want advice from me about how to handle romance, believe me. Oh yes, good point. Adam. There you go then. Wow! I want to drown myself in strawberries! I want to eat a bucket of ice cream, get brain freeze, and forget the last 2 years! Well, that was an interesting prospect. Alright guys, go back when the next part of the event takes place. See you in a bit. Peace. And we're back guys, let's do this. Okay, let's see if I can find where the girls are here. In layer 1? Nope. Maybe 2? Nope. Okay, let's hope 3's good. How about 3? Nope. Alright, let's hopefully number 4 then. Here we go. Well then, time to go meet Weiss and Ruby. Let's do this. Well then, this is going to be fun, because before even getting to the subjects of it, enlarging the thing we got going on here, we'll have to explain to them what the thing we got going on around here is. Also, that it wasn't planned, none of this. So, where are we meeting them? In the park in Vale. Also, fair warning, I didn't tell them you were both going to be there too. I think that's for the best. They might have felt too self-conscious to come otherwise. Kinda feels like we're springing a trap on them now. Oh, but we are. A trap full of kinetically charged love shrapnel. That sounds both cute and dangerous. Too specific, I guess? Yep. You're lucky you're cute, Penny. You're lucky you're cute. Why is Weiss still in a uniform? You know what? I'm changing that. Just something a bit better. You know what? While we're at it, let's change, Oh wait, can I even... I don't think I can change. Oh, yeah, I think I can. Coco? Let's just change it up a little. Let's see. Okay, let's just stick with... You know what? Let's go with Pajama Ruby. And... Yep, let's go with Fire Emblem Weiss. There we go. Our innocence was so brief. Shattered to the wind of a summer romance. I wish that's that we had a summer romance to begin with. It's not even summer. We had no chance. What are we even doing? Stalling for time. Let's go talk to Kenshi and get this over with. Why are they both here? Hi, girls. Sorry for not telling you that both Evelyn and Penny are coming. We thought you wouldn't show up otherwise. Oh, Kenshi, that's so cruel. Excuse me? Why? Why did you bring Penny? Do you not know how? Oh, Ruby, of course Kenji knows how much I feel about him. Ooh, well, more reason. You've already refused her, and you had to refuse 2 more girls, possibly awakening up painful memories. Evelyn, why are you laughing? That's terrible. No, it's okay. Ruby, you're sweet, but I didn't refuse Weiss, Penny, as you say. But you're with Evelyn. Yes, he is. Oop. But you know that Penny is in love with you? Yes, I do. And then you refused her? No, he didn't. Ew, I don't get it. What's going on? This is a joke or something? Shouldn't you? Aren't we in enough turmoil? Weiss, I'm sorry, but we thought it'd be better if you got it on your own instead of just straight up telling you. Telling us what? Okay, again, in order, I'm with Evelyn. Penny also confessed to me, but I didn't refuse her. But that makes no sense. Unless... unless... Come on, girls, figure it out. You're smarter than this. Oh, there it is. The wheels are turning in their heads. Holy crap! Ruby! Weiss! Oi! What the hell? They must have fainted. Oh my god, they finally stopped hyperventilating. Oh my god, did I dream of that, or did you? Nope. Me, Kenshi, and Penny are all in a relationship together. Ugh! Evelyn, that's too direct. Guys, if they couldn't even metalize this, we're not going to get anywhere with the rest. Sorry about getting tongue-tied there, guys. The words kind of threw me for the loop for a second. Yeah, she's right. What does she mean, the rest? There's more? More girls? Oh no, is it Nora? Nope, I haven't even done her en route yet. Makes me wonder if people are going to pick that. Because after all, the next poll will be in the description down below, guys, so you know what to do. Pick what route you want. Why would it be Nora? Well, because short hair girls with big grenades. Have you seen Penny? Oh, right. No, Ruby, it's not Nora. There's no one else other than Evelyn and me. For now. For now? Yeah, that's the rest that she mentioned earlier. So, the reason why I kind of ran off the other day is because I didn't know how to deal with the thought of 2 also incredible girls both falling for me at the same time, let alone when I was already in a relationship with not 1 but 2 others. Oh, look at the blush. We kind of figured it was that. We couldn't... How could we... We can't be unbearably awesome indeed. I solely need to consult with Evelyn and Penny, and well, they propose a pretty unorthodox solution. I see. I have a thing as to what it may be. You do? What is it? What is it? Well, there's room for 3, and there's room for 5. At least in this in the metaphysical sense. Room for 5. I see. Penny, I don't know. This is so weird. It is. How would that even work? Do we set up a timetable or something? We have just been taking it slow, one step at a time. This is uncharted territory for all of us uncharted territory for all of us, not just for you. If it didn't work, it didn't work. But I guess we should at least try, because I don't want to see you upset anymore. And it might just be selfish because I'm the one of the main causes, but still. Oh, look at that, the blush again. Could you give us a minute? We'd like to talk in private. Oh, sure. This is sweet. What do you think they're talking about? Pretty self-evident, don't you think? Well, of course, but the logics, the social implications, the private time, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me today? Yeah. Private time. Oh, you know what? Just skip the word, guys, because I'm getting tongue-tied. Yeah. I really doubt that. Right now, they're most probably just discussing the situation and how they feel about it. If they even want to try and go through with it. I guess you're right. It took us a while to adjust too, right? It took me and Kenji a while to adjust. You're pretty much on board with it from day one. Before or after the intercourse, because you almost gave me a heart attack. Oh, I kind of forgot that. Sorry, guys. Sure. I don't think you're physically able to do that, Penny. Kenji, mind coming over? We need to ask you something. Well then, wish me luck. And if I don't come back, you girls were great. So, what is it? Well, we want to make sure that you're not doing this out of pity. Pity? Yeah, like, you don't want to hurt our feelings and you gave us a crazy fivesome relationship option so we wouldn't cry. Kenshi, hardship and sadness are part of life. If this is about you not wanting to hurt our feelings, you shouldn't... No, of course not. Of course, it's not about that. You're not babies. You don't need someone to protect your feelings, of course. Of course, I did feel bad for you, but that's not enough to offer something so drastic. Keep in mind that we're risking screwing up our relationship too here. Then... You mean you... Of course I like you, and Penny definitely likes you, Ruby, and Evelyn is... Definitely like you, Ruby. Evelyn is willing to give this a chance. Don't know why I got tongue-tied there, guys. Don't know what's wrong with me today. We wouldn't be offering something so crazy otherwise. We just think you're worth it. Are you sure? You won't regret it? As our prank war demonstrated, we can be a bit of a handful. Oh, I'm used to dealing with Penny and Evelyn. I'll manage. So high and mighty, aren't you? Huh? Oh, I'm dealing with the sweetest girl on the side of ribbon and a crazy bunny McBoob. I'll be just fine. Bunny McWhat? My dear Pon, I think we've been sorely underestimated here. Indeed we are, my leader. I think we should give him a refresher about how terrible we can be. Terrible? What are you... Oh. Yeah, they're giving me a kiss. Yeah, that was unexpected. Though that is a nice image. I like it. It's really cute. I love it. Well, let's see what happens next. The start of something great. Or your funeral. Well, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Jeff, and I am out of here. See ya.